Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's been a while and I'm going to admit I have not been the best at keeping a consistent schedule, but I swear it wasn't my fault. This summer I got really sick, I had a surgery and all that stuff, and then this month I got sick too. And I know it's been 2 months since my last update, but still, I have some good news. I'm still sick, so that's the bad news, but let's start with the bad news. I am sick, I am still sick, I have the flu, and that's why my voice might sound a little bit wonky. But on the good news, do you remember I was fighting my literal Secretary of Education because of a paper that they had? Well, they were supposed to give me back in 2019. Well, they finally did. And I finally have the paper, and I finally don't have to feel that crippling anxiety that I am paying for masters that I might never get. So I've one thing off my chest, and let's be honest, ain't that the beauty of crossing something off your to-do list that you don't wake every 2 weeks thinking, oh shit, am I wasting all my money on a master's that I'm not even gonna be able to get? Like, that kept me awake for months this year. So other news, my visa is expired and I am spiraling because of that, because I am terrified that someone will think I am not qualified to go back and forth between my country and the US just to visit my family. That's a little bit of more spice into my crippling anxiety. And I wasn't going to start getting anxious over this, but I just got like an email like literally 2 days ago saying, hey, we changed your date appointment, so it's not going to be next year, but actually like in 15 days. So yeah, you had all that time to mentally prepare yourself into this interview that you will be doing for the first time on your own. Yeah. We are going to make you do it faster. So I am a bundle of nerves now. So, that's cute. But let me talk to you about what we're watching or what we are looking at while I've been talking about my very, very anxious month. So, this month, as many of you might have noticed, we had a charm release, which also meant I was a little bit too worked up making designs and fighting with customs to get another video out, and I'm sorry about that. But this month, since it was a combination of about 80% bad family designs, I decided to make a postcard, because you see, it came to me in a vision that Battinson needs to get a gremlin child that is screaming, I will get revenge, why this wet paper of a man cannot, for the life of himself, even finish a bowl of blueberries. So my vision came to me like at 3 a.m. and then my brain whispered, if the studio doesn't supply the kits, you could actually draw that. And I was like, holy shit, you are amazing. Thank you so much. So that's how this postcard was created. At the start, I was only going to draw, the core, most mainstream family, which would be, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Damian Wayne, Tim Drake. That's it. But then I was like, no. We need to get them all in. So I started, scouring because for the life of me, I love Batman comics. I hate Batman in most of the comics, but I love Batman comics. Mostly, I love his kids in the Batman comics. I couldn't care less about Batman, to be honest. But I was like, okay, so I have Dick, I have Damian, I have Jason, I have Tim. I know that Stephanie isn't really a kid, but she's kind of dating Cass. We know DC won't admit it, but we kind of know she's dating Cass. Duke is already there. Who else can I put in? And I was like, oh right, Elena is one of his kids in like one of the universes that exist. And Barb's is kind of like the family member that isn't really family, but it's always there. And he kind of dated one of your kids. So you still included in these things because you like her. So Barb's is there. And then I was like, oh, right, he had test tube Terry. And I swear to you, I was going to add Madison with a test tube that said Terry. But I was convinced to not do that, but rather add him on a baby carrier. And I was a little bit hesitant over that because I was like, well, but I mean, if we're realistic and Damien's a baby, I cannot very well put another baby because Terry and Damien are years, like decades apart. But then I was like, you know what? It's my own little drawing, my own little silly drawing, and I can do whatever the heck I want. So, baby Terry. I hesitated. I forgot, let's be honest. I forgot to add another test tube for Matt. Matt was going to be a test tube baby, and now I am seeing I forgot to add him. So, this postcard, it's actually going to be available for all my October patrons. I know by the time that this video comes out, you're going to have like 2 days to subscribe. So I'm terribly sorry about that. But every month, my patrons get a postcard and a sticker sheet or a sticker set. I'm sorry. But this month, since we had a keychains release, we are getting a postcard. And if you're a Red Velvet patron, which means that you give me $10 a month, you get 2 keychains. And if you are a Massipan patron, you get 1 keychain and 1 postcard for $5 a month. Next month, I am so excited for next month because I've been prepping for the next month. As you know, I prep for next month's perks 1 month in advance so I can have them ready to ship. Next month, actually, I won't be shipping anything yet because November and December patrons every year on my Patreon page get a calendar. You have to be a November and a December patron to get a calendar shipped to you, and it's gonna be tier off. I'm still working on the details, and I am redrawing old World's Finest, Batman and Wonder Woman covers, like those that had the jellos backgrounds and literally nothing else on them. I am doing redraws with different characters, pretty much jumping on that bandwagon that DC has been doing, redrawing the old Batman and Robin covers with Tim Drake and other people. And I was like, oh great, I'm gonna take that idea and make it my own. So next month and December, we'll be seeing a lot of those covers. I will be adding those into the drive that both November and December patrons will be able to download. I will also be adding those for wallpaper download this year. So if you're really interested in them and you want to see more more kiddos fighting crime that definitely shouldn't be, please do stick around. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have the most wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for putting up to me, and see you later. Bye.